Hey, I'm Maria back with another video. It's evening, and I'm actually doing some cooking in my kitchen. I feel a little bit better. It seems like in the mornings I'm really moody, obviously because I've had so much time to think things through, and I get really overly emotional in the mornings. I'm very touchy lately because of everything that's been going on. But in the evening, I tend to feel a little bit more optimistic. I mean, I don't know. Should I feel optimistic? Who knows? Whatever. But I feel a little bit better right now. So I'm just kind of pedaling around my kitchen waiting for my food to get done. And so, I've been thinking a lot, and I'm not trying to, I don't want to, I'm not somebody who likes to stir up trouble. I really don't, okay? But, I felt like it was something I had to release. I'm not trying to bite people's head off. I'm just trying to make a point, seeing as how this lasted forever. But, there were some kids that I used to know in school that I really liked. And, I thought that we were, decent friends. So it kind of throws me a little bit. And then also, you would think that your friends would kind of wish you well. I mean, because I never wish them ill. So it kind of makes me scratch my head a little bit. I can't help but feel that way. So obviously, I had really nothing to do today. I pretty much laid around. It was extremely hot. I didn't feel like working on my crafts. I mean, we all know why. So I still have to finish my bead work, which I'm trying to be in a decent mood. Maybe I can try to modify my mood a little bit tomorrow and, see if I can get a little bit more of that done. Because I'd like to share that project online. Um, I think it looks pretty cool. And no, I don't want to do that shit for a living. There's no way in the world I would want to do something like that. But I do like making my crafts. It's fun for me. I like working with color. It's actually very therapeutic at times. It can be very soothing depending on what colors you're working with. And I tend to, I like turquoise and I like blues and of course purple. I really dig those colors. So yeah. And anyway, I did send Steve Lyles some text messages. That's not. I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon because I'm enjoying it too much. It just makes me happy. I don't know why, but I just like sending him stuff. And of course he doesn't respond, but whatever. I need a distraction. Like I said, he's a great distraction. So, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here on my couch and waiting for the house to cool down so I can go to bed. It gets really hot here in the house, and I did buy like a little portable air conditioner for my bedroom, and I mean the heat in here is just like insane, and I have like one of those swamp coolers, so they don't really work if it gets over 100 degrees, so you're just kind of. But overall, I like my apartment. I do. I like the wood floors. I do. I like the little layout of the place. It's very cute. I mean, I can tell it's meant for like maybe just one person or a couple. No one bigger, no nothing bigger than that. Which is great for me because I have enough space. I did have to get rid of a lot of stuff when I moved here. Like I got rid of a lot of clothes because my closet right now is packed. It's packed from left to right. There's no space. There is no space. Okay, so sometimes I have to purge certain items out of my closet, which I hate doing that because I get attached to certain garments and for whatever reason, and I, if it gets a hole in it, I'll just patch it up. I'm like that. And it's not even the fact that I'm basically broke. It's just like I'm so attached to that item. So, but I had to just shrug my shoulders and had to throw away some stuff so that I could fit it all in my house. And I still have some boxes that I haven't even brought over here yet. So, but it's a nice little place, and it's not, the people over here are decent, and I'm content in here in my little apartment. I like it here. So I'm not complaining on that. I'm not complaining about really anything except for the frustration that I've dealt with, which should be understandable. I know people get tired of me talking about rules and regulations and policies and whatnot, but they're there for a reason because it protects the person, the employee, and it protects the company from lawsuits and whatever. And you know, and I bring up the issue of targeted individuals because people don't realize how easy it is to be put in this program. And so that's my biggest issue. You know, there's a lot of people, you can go on YouTube, I mean, there's just shitloads of targeted individuals everywhere. And I feel like, you know, I should say something, or, you know, because I understand how this process works. And, you know, I would like to get more active, you know, as far as, you know, activism relating to this subject matter, because I can't overemphasize I guess I can, but I can't stress it enough, you know, how important it is to be aware, you know, of this system that's going on right now. You know, there's a lot of people, especially a lot of women, there's a lot of targeted women, and you know, they're easy prey for, you know, all kinds of manipulations and whatnot. And I would encourage people to be very protective of their daughters and their wives, and, well, you know, even wives can get, you know, targeted, you know, because of issues related to catty women, or single women, you know, whatever. Women in general, you know, it's a man's world, okay? And women really need to have that extra protection for several reasons. And women have the right to have their goals, to have the right to plan for a future with or without, you know, a husband or whatever. And oftentimes their opportunities are taken from them against their will. Because people may think that they're doing, maybe some people are thinking that they're doing this person a favor, or maybe this person doesn't know that they should be married, or whatever, you know. They want to maybe show them a different way of living or whatever, but we don't know, you never know what a person's doing, and those are the sort of topics or conversations that you should have, you know, in your home. You know, if you're concerned about somebody, you want to address that issue, you know, to them, and not kind of work behind the scenes, because you could be destroying somebody from the inside out. And, you know, hopefully, you know, I wanted to do more activism work. During, like, last summer, I couldn't move. I mean, there were times where I just stayed in bed all day because I was so, you know, distraught, so worried. I will tell you that this has affected me for a very, very long time. And it really does destroy just so many aspects of your life. And it really does, it overshadows your personality, you know, because I'm really a bubbly person. I mean, I've always had people over my house. I just kind of like shut everything off, and just because it's devastating. You don't know what happened. All I knew was when I left the Murray's place is that I felt like I knew that people were acting very strange. People were being very catty, saying inappropriate things to me, and I couldn't understand it, you know. I figured they were probably being competitive, I mean, but I felt as though, you know, Vicky Murray was trying to kill me, and I couldn't see past it. But this is a domestic stalking issue, and so I'm trying to let employers know that this is a very common problem, and it shouldn't happen. I know there's a lot of employers out there that have the attitude, well, this is my place, and this is my company, and I can do whatever I want to do. But when you damage the life of another person, you know, there's laws in place regardless of whether you think it's your place or not, okay? Because a person has the right to sue you. You know, you can't put undue stress on a person, and because that's almost like being like an indentured servant, okay? People have rights, and that's one of the reasons why I'm emphasizing the law so much. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of plugging away, and, you know, getting ready to finish my last week at this place, and, you know, I guess hopefully prepare for another stage of my life. Hopefully everything works out well. I've done everything I could. Like, I got 400 videos. I think I'm getting close to 500 videos, you know. And I would really like to change the subject matter, because I think the issue is getting a little old, and I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about it anyway. So I think I'm going to wrap up this video, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye.